Hi, I'm Jack Wood, lead designer from Planet Eclipse in the UK, and this is the ego9. This is our 5th generation of Ego. We launched the original Ego back in 2004, and we're now here with our 5th generation, which is a complete overhaul from the last year's 2008 series. The ego9 this year has a new grip assembly, new frame assembly and new electronics package. Of course, we have the LCD display from previous years, housed in a new console, and we have both magnetic return and spring return on the trigger assembly. A new feature on this year's board is an audible sounding device. This gives you warning of power up, push button presses and power off. The audible sounding device can also be used in conjunction with the game timer function to give warnings on the field during the game. In order to further raise up the position of the hand, what we've done this year is incorporate a new offset bore feature. If you look carefully, you can see that the rammer chamber up here is no longer in line with the valve chamber down here. By moving this rammer bore upwards, we've allowed the hand to move higher up, close to the barrel line, and give you a more instinctive feeling. And we've also reduced the amount of kick generated by the action of the bolt driving backwards and forwards. In the upper chamber, we have the Cure 2. With its cup face that prevents the ball rolling back into the face of the bolt, detent slots on the side, and location indicator in the top. The dual O-ring scoop design on top prevents second ball clipping. Internally, we have a completely new solenoid design. This new solenoid has been developed to sit directly onto the bottom of the body, mounted as close as physically possible to the actual rammer chamber. Air flows from the LPR along a much larger diameter hosing through to the solenoid. At this point, the solenoid directs air through to the front and rear of the rammer chamber. By mounting the solenoid so close to the rammer chamber, we've been able to shorten the paths for both the inlet and outlet gases and completely eliminate any requirement for QEVs. By removing the QEVs, we've increased the reliability of the system and also reduced the amount of maintenance required. The simplicity of the design means that it's a very compact unit, which has allowed us to move the rear of the grip again closer to the barrel firing line. By doing this, we again get a more instinctive feel and connection between the hand and the barrel. Here we have the new S3 barrel. We're using the same reverse thread interface as on the shaft 2 barrel, so previous barrel backs and fronts will interchange with the shaft 3 pieces. We can have any combination of rear section and front section, colour matching, ball matching and tip length matching. We have the new S3 inline regulator. It has 2.5 times the flow of all previous Ego regulators and also incorporates a new unique function that allows all the air that's stored inside the gun to be discharged through the on-off assembly once the tank is removed. The S3 inline regulator also includes our coil spring pack, no longer any shims in there, just a single spring. It means maintenance is quick and simple and no worry about losing parts from the inside of the regulator. This year we've increased the volume by 30%. By increasing the volume of air inside the valve chamber, we've been able to lower the operating pressure. By moving the FRM forward and the LPR forward slightly, we've been able to create a gap between the trigger guard and the inline regulator, which allows the hand to be wrapped cleanly and neatly around the inline regulator. Up front we have the LPR system, the smaller cap, the smaller adjustment screw and smaller adjustment piston. The smaller number of components make maintenance easier and quicker.
All the parts are interchangeable from the 08 stuff to the 09 stuff, the screws, the O-rings. So it's really simple, so you don't have to go out and buy another whole batch of parts, to tune up your gun. The oils, the grease, it's simple. And that's what I really like is, Eclipse's guns have been so consistent. You never have to work on them. I smash mine into the ground and I dirty and I don't take care of it. And every time I reach in my bag, it just fires right up. And that's what I love is we play so much paintball. To go home at night and to have to work on a gun would be really frustrating for me. Because you play for 8 hours a day or 10 hours a day, you just want to throw your stuff in your bag and go home and relax. And that's what I can do with the guns.
I'm Jack Wood, and this has been the ego9, our most advanced version of the world's most popular tournament marker. I'm Jack Wood.
Turn all the way back, turn your back all the way to the camera, and then spin around.
You ready?
Action.
I'm Jack Wood, and this has been the ego9, our greatest and latest incarnation of the world's most popular tournament marker.